Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world, it's the world away, and we now got issue 82 of Eagle Moss's Build the Delorean. Okay, you know what, in the UK at the moment it's about 1,000,000,000 billion trillion degrees and we're not used to that, and we've got no air conditioning and stuff like that, and you'd think for an Aussie, because I was born in Australia, I was born in Elizabeth, South Australia, many moons ago, I'd be used to the heat, but I'm not, and I'm sweating like a pig, and I have got a fan next to me, but if I put the fan on, which I've got on at the moment, it's going to play havoc with the sounds. I'm going to have to turn it off when I do this build, but I just hope you can appreciate how hot this is, especially with these studio lights that I've got. What makes matters worse as well, if you have a look at this, look, wires, and it just looks so difficult what we've got to do, and it makes it even worse because I'm colourblind. So trying to figure out what these wires are, I'm guessing that's red and yellow, it could be orange and yellow, blue, yellow, and I think there's a red in there, or some sort of orangey colour, and there's blue and red there. I can see that one, no problems, and I'm sure when we look at this magazine, because all we're going to be doing is putting these bits on here, it'll tell us what we do. There we go, got wires red and yellow, red and blue, and yellow and blue. I was way off. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting these capacitors and stuff on the side of the vehicle there. That's it, pretty much. So what there is to do, it looks nasty, but believe me, it's not. So hopefully it will go nice and easy. But let's get cracking on that. Step one, the first thing we're going to be doing is dealing with these silver things here, looking just like that, and on the other side here they've got some little pegs, and that dictates which way round they go. So if you look at this bit here, they're going to be going in these sections here, and what they do is they can only go in one way because of that little peg, but when they're in just like that, they're going to be secured in with AP screws. So we need to put 3 of those in, and we can put in 3 on the outside, not the inside, just the outside bit here. So luckily enough, I've got my AP screws open. Once again, we haven't got to delve into the archive of screws that we've got from all the past issues. We can use these ones. And hopefully this will go in. Whoa, nice and easy, he says as he drops it. That's a good start, isn't it? I don't want to be moving around or anything in this heat, so let's get that in. Turn it over and put the first screw in. So just line that up. There we go. And then that's going in. That's the first screw in. Now, I don't know what the situation is with you guys that subscribe to this through Eagle Moss and get your deliveries. Could someone let me know in the comments, have you actually had your delivery now? Which was 79, 80, or was it 80, 81, 82 and 83, something like that? Because I've been hearing that some people haven't got it. I've actually been hearing that a lot of people haven't got it, so I don't know if that's true or not. But I said, because of those problems that we've had in the past, that's why I chose to actually get deliveries through the newsagents. And that's why you get a video from me. That's 2 in, just so you can see. That's why you get a video from me every Thursday. Now, you won't get a video from me next Thursday, just to let you know, because I'm on vacation. I'm not here. So the following Thursday, there'll be 2 videos. Or actually, I'm back before then, so I'll probably be doing 2 videos in the week. I'll probably schedule one for the Tuesday or something, and then the other one for the Thursday. But this is the 3rd one going in now. I'm just going to change my screwdriver there because I'm not happy with that one. The amount of screwdrivers I'm going through on this build is ridiculous. Okay, so there we go. And that's that one in as well. And when you've got 3 in, they're going to look just like that. Okay, the next stage, that was step 2. Step 3, we're going to be putting the capacitors in. Now, this is what the capacitors look like here. At the bottom of that, again, they've got a little peg, so it's pretty easy to see which way round they go. They're just going to slip in just like that, and these are going to be secured with BP screws. Not AP this time, BP, which are slightly thicker. So we get these ones loaded up, and get the first one of these in. This is a lot of detail work, because what's happening after these bits is we're going to be putting the wires actually on top of these capacitors. So that's the first one in. Put the second one in. Touch wood, I haven't had a problem yet, apart from chucking one of those silver things on the floor a minute ago. It's going smoothly. So second one. I'm just trying to put it on the best camera for you. That's the second one in. And last but not least, put the third one in. Again, it can only go in one way. You see these little holes on top here? That's where the wires are going to go. We're going to have some fun with that, aren't we? You could just tell. Okay, and this is the last one going in now. Ooh, now, this one, just having a look at my metal here. Oh no, it is going in. I was actually trying to screw it on top of another screw head then. It's the heat. I'm telling you, I'm blaming the heat. Okay, and that's all of those in as well. So when you've got that finished, I'll show you on the top camera. It's going to look just like that. Okay, that was step 4 done. Now step 5, we're going to start putting the wires in. Now the wires it wants me to use first, it says run the wires between the storage units, and we're going to be securing them with MP screws. Now these MP screws, if you look at these, are absolutely tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. I hope my screwdriver can pick them up. They're so tiny. God, you don't want to be losing these. I've got to have a look actually, because I might need a specialist screwdriver for that. Let's have a look. Oh wow, that is, look at that. Look how small that is. Okay, basically it wants me to put in, it says the red, fit one of the short wires 82C to the first red storage unit in the left hole with an MP screw. That left hole is the one that's this side to here, and I'm going to go by, oh god, I'm going to, 82C according to their pictures here, is the red and yellow wires. So it's these wires here. Now they're saying the shorter one, but I'm looking at them all. They're all the same length. So it's not going to make a difference. But we're going to get one of these in first. And hopefully I'm not going to need my magnifying glass. But let's see how this goes. Okay, that's that one in. The good news is that the Delorean screwdriver will actually work. But you've really got to be gentle with it. We're going to repeat that with these wires all the way down the list here. So we're going to be doing the next one. And what we want to do is the little metal bracket that's got, try and keep them all the same way around. Same way, pointing the same direction. So I'm holding my screwdriver slightly different to how I would normally, because it's so fine and detailed. But you'll probably see that there's going to be a lot of cuts in this while I'm threading this in. Okay, as you can see, I've almost got all 3 of these in. There we go, and that's all 3 of those in first. It just wants to leave it this way. Eventually these are going to double back on themselves, but doing what the instructions said, just keep it going in that direction. Okay, the next ones we're going to be putting through are the middle ones, all down the middle there, and those ones are 82Ds, which are the red and the blue ones. So 3 of these red and blue ones. Let's see if I can get these in as quick as the other one, which wasn't quick at all. As you can see from all the edits and cuts I did. Right, hang on. Let's get this one in. And as I said, if I show you closely, I'm keeping them all the same way. They're all going the same way. The little connectors, the metal connectors on top. I hope that's easy to understand. You don't want them going hickledy-pickledy and all over the place, because it will look very messy, I think. But we'll get the next one in. See, some of these just slip in, like that one did. I wish they were all that easy, that's for sure. Not too tight. If you put it too tight, there's a risk of breaking that, because these are very delicate, and plus they start spinning, which you don't want to happen either, if you're trying to keep everything in the same direction. Just going to move that wire over that side there, and put the next one in. And it's quite easy to see what layer. Oh look, we've got that one in first time as well. Oh my god, that's going good. It's quite easy to see what wire is going to be going last, because it's all what we've got left, which is the blue and yellow one. I can see it now. Now they've told me the wire, it's easier. Okay, so this will be the third one now. These, it keeps saying long wire, but all these wires seem to be the same sort of length. But let's see how easy these ones go in. Yep, that one's gone in good. I do like the level of detail in this, especially when you're looking at things like this. I mean, this is something that could be quite easily overlooked, but it's this sort of thing which really makes this pop over any other of models of the Delorean. And I'm sure if you're building a full-size one, I'm looking at you, Joe Walser, this bit isn't half as fiddly as it is on a model. Not just Joe, Joey as well. If any of you haven't seen No Concept of Time, Joe's channel, I'll link it at the end of this video. Because I follow that myself, and he's normally a good 3 or 4 probably more actually, 5 or 6 issues ahead. And I do love watching Joe and Joey build the DeLorean. Absolutely excellent. Oops. We do have a good community with us model builders doing this sort of thing, by the way. Most of the model builders that you know, I do talk to. Just showing you actually that they are, I'm just having a quick look actually, they are directional. I might have to change these afterwards. If you have a look at this, don't do what I've done. Okay, but look, some of them, the crimped part's up and some of the crimped part's down. Now I'm OCD, so I'm going to change it so that they're probably all down. There we go. You see, I'm not kidding myself. If they're not all going the same way, my OCD just goes crazy. So if you have a look here, look, there we go. They're all going the same way now. And that basically takes us all the way up to step 10. And now we're on step 11. Now step 11, sorry, 11, 12 and 13 we've already done. This takes us up to step 13. Step 14, we're going to be taking all of these into bunches and we're going to be bringing them sort of like down to the capacitor and then through. So we do the first 3 here and we're going to try and do this so it's tidy. So that's the first lot in there. Let's get the second lot. Down and through. Obviously take your time over this because you want this to look pretty impressive. I'm going to get them in that direction and show you what mine look like first. Okay, so there's mine. That's what I've done. And then basically it's folding around the edge and it's going to be secured underneath here. Look how much spare wire we've got by this little black tab. So what we're going to do, this is step 16, which is going to be putting the little black tab on here to secure all these wires down. And the little black tab's held in by an AM screw. We've got a pack for that, and they've put 2 in there, but we only need the 1. So I always find the easiest way to do this is to pre-thread the actual thing screw in here, like this. Because I always have problems with these. I'm trying to get this blinking thing in. Okay, right, so let's put this on the way it goes, and then I can tidy the wires up again afterwards. There is a lot of them. There we go, screwing that right down. Oh, being tight with it. That's got in perfectly. And then that's that bit done. Now, do a little bit more tidying on this side. Obviously, I'm going to save some of that till later. But that is all the wires in place. And that is almost this issue done. The last thing we got to do is this part here. Looks like a pipe and stuff. It's going to be going in with the 90-degree angle bit into this hole here, and that's going to be pointing backwards as well. And then once that's in, that one's going to be secure. It just says push the cable into place. Doesn't want us to screw it in or anything. It's just sitting there at the moment. I'm looking down below. Don't think we're going to have to screw that, to be honest with you. We've just got to leave it the way it is. That's that issue done. That was a fiddly issue. What do you think of that? I've taken a picture of this just so you can see what this looks like when it's finished. But that was issue 82. Issue 83, more detail. It looks like a lot of work as well. Look at that. But that was quite enjoyable. Next issue, issue 83. Won't be this Thursday, as I said. It'll probably be the next Thursday. Anyway, hope you liked that video. Take care.